wisdom or int to try and mentally track them. I'm saying that wrong. I want to memorize their faces, essentially.
Okay.
So you want that int or where do you think that lies?
That would be a straight up intelligence check. This is memorization recall.
Okay. Hey, Cord, can I get a reroll, please? Because that's a 4.
Yeah. Because the thing that you realize is that you're going to actually have to like memorize their human features.
Yeah, exactly.
And
if humans all look the same to me, so it's just kind of.
Well, the problem is if they're shape shifting, they might look different too.
That's valid.
Oh, fun.
But if they're putting up a persona, who knows? Maybe they're going to be the same person.
Who knows? At a glance, do any of them look well off, rich? The appearance they're taking. They look well-to-do.
You do notice that most of them, like 5 out of the 6 of them, do seem to be wearing marks of a deity. And it's one's pretty easy to recognize because it's one of the major ones of Tempest.
Okay.
Which is, for those of you playing home, that is the deity of war, basically.
Yeah.
The 6th one that you have found doesn't seem to really be posing any presentation other than what you guess is some trader or merchant or something of that sort. None of them look particularly poor off, though.
Based on Cord's roll, I'm pretty sure that they were human, and they might have had ears, I think. And those things you've got in the front of your face, I forget what those are called, but
there's a lot of people who are dressed very similarly to them. They don't really have any distinctive stuff, unfortunately. So you would probably have to pop your side again to look for them.
Okay. No, that's
it's that guy with the hair and the shoes.
Yeah, I remember him. I think he was a guy, anyways.
Yeah, but the face.
Did he have a face? Shoot, I don't even remember.
Theoretically.
Okay. I'm gonna immediately give up on this. Just be like, Lavagol, Bren, let's get out of here.
But wait, it looks like they're fighting each other. This is kind of interesting.
Yes, they are fighting each other for demonic spreading. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Do you like demonic stuff?
I don't.
I didn't think so. Bren, where'd Bren go?
He looked down in the arena and he's like, ah!
No, Bren! Bren! I knew it.
No, he's kind of got his ears back. He's like, this place doesn't smell good.
No, it really doesn't. Wait, Bren, can you? And I'm going to point out to one of the nearest demons. Can you smell anything odd about that person?
I'd have to get close to them. There's a lot of smells around here.
We get close. I Glabagol pushes a path forwards.
That's not obvious.
Subtlety.
We're coming to get
says,
you.
I was going to try and sneak up, but if you want to do that, we can.
Okay. We won't actually. That's such a great way to get through crowds. Next time I go to Disneyland, I'm going to share that tale. I'm like,
at that point, you'd actually be trying to push through like the stands.
It's fine.
All right, Princess, I'll be back.
All right.
I'll be back. And you never saw him again.
Shoot. Okay, that's a thing.
Wow.
Bren rolled a 2. No.
Well, there's a 2 in it.
Wow.
All right. So he's gone for a little bit, and you actually see him kind of making his way through the crowd. He goes up next to the thing, and doesn't seem to really get spotted or noticed. And you see him take like a big whiff of the back of this thing's cloak, and you see like when he does that, like part of the cloak kind of like goes through his nose.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. And you also see like the dog scrunching up his nose like he smelled something really foul. And then he makes his way back. You lose him for 10 or so seconds before he reappears from the crowd and says, well, it's definitely a demon, all right. It's wearing a whole lot of perfume, but I can smell the sulfur underneath.
Well, it's good to tell that you can tell that. Might want to given everything that's going on, that might be a thing to keep it. Can you smell me? Do I smell like that? I hold
He
up my
says,
arm.
"Hold on." Just blowing his nose out.
Yeah. I have some
he, ta-
parsley. That'll help.
he takes a sniff. He's like, "Wow, you smell like a lot of things.
I just bathed. Okay.
You smell like meat. I've got to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, that's
That's fair.
valid. That's valid.
But nothing unusual. Why?
Okay. No reason. So let's go get locked. I mean, let's. This is a character. I actually do that.
Oh,
Just to throw him for a second.
Glavagal kills you.
No!
Demon. I hate demons.
Oh, Glavagal, no, it's okay. I deserve that.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I'm out, and then this is when I'm going to go ahead and start trying to charter a boat, and you can switch back to them and their teleport adventures.
Yep. Long story short, you find someone willing to take you. It's not particularly cheap, but I'm assuming you probably don't care about that when you learn that there's some teleportation available. Okay. Yep. So you get to meet up with everybody. Liam, you have your spell research. Destin, you have some potential contacts. And Mark, you have information and a backup plan. And Glavagal has chickens. You notice that once you get back, there's a lot of chicken bones and other various things that are just running around inside Glavagal. It looks like he got into a coop.
It's like somebody ate well.
Yep. He goes up and he says, "Hail, Killenvor."
Yes. Scared of chickens.
I put a lot of chickens to rest.
Yeah, I can see that. Well done.
Do we
They will not
reanimate
rise.
those chickens? I'm just curious.
Don't do that. Killenvor hates that.
No, I know, but could that be done? Just curiosity's sake.
A chickle-lich?
Yeah. So we have a Draco-lich, right?
Oh man, I don't know.
Chicklets.
Anyways, so just as an FYI, we've got
Chewy.
actual demons, not follow, just demons in the Colosseum area, inciting bloodlust and rage. And I could probably get us a boat out of here.
Okay, you've been busy.
Little bit. By the way, is any of Brent's necklace still there?
Necklace.
Oh, good question.
The sausage necklace I got him.
He's like, "Oh wait, that's why I was spilling meat."
See, you got to think these things out, man.
Yeah.
He eats another link. He's like,
Yeah, no, it's been an interesting day. Here, I got you guys some too, and I'm going to hand in fact, I'll even pay for this. Hang on, let me pull this out. I want to have gotten this. I'm just going to retcon this in. I have gotten some really nice, like aristocratic dried pork or something like that for Liam. And I'm not sure what would Taston like. I would know by now, but what would Taston like?
Typically just common room pub level food, because
So like
it's
something
light,
good, but like simple,
right? But something filling, but like it's just
yeah.
something that reminds you of home, because that's like how we initially grew up until our tavern burned down.
Like the cartoon image of like the ham hock. I got you one of those. I got you one of those.
Awesome.
And whatever that costs me, third, just let me know, 'cause I'll pay it.
Um,
Unless I net positive from all the people.
we'll
who are
just say
paying
it's net positive.
Okay,
or,
cool.
or a net. You
me.
even
And then
out.
neutral, I guess, is actually a better way to put it.
Yeah.
But yeah. I didn't eat anything, of course. I'm a monk. Actually, I'm not that high level.
Not a monk ability, but at least at this level.
As I say,
No, it's much later level.
aw. Eventually, yeah, I won't have to eat, breathe, sleep.
So you're like a carbon
drink.
neutral monk.
Yeah, I'll just be like,
Let's
I'm
see.
here. The
Level
one that-
15.
Oh, jeez, that's all right.
Yeah.
I go and fight in the arena until I level 15. real quick.
Wow, just gonna grind that
I'm
out.
just
Okay.
gonna grind through the arena. Liam, buff me.
Random encounter
ready.
over and over again. Yeah.
I'm ready.
You spend a few
thinking-
days.
Yeah. You've got research to do, right? Funk. Sorry.
So we did get a line on a couple potential teleportation avenues.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the one we're gonna try somebody who's local, who's with the city, so staying away from the Fae were an option that kind of came.
Who are the
up repeatedly.
Fae?
Yeah, no.
Because I don't know, Jam just a stupid little dwarf from like a monastery.
I relay the all bad story.
Ah, that's horrible.
Yeah, so gonna try and avoid that if at all possible.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I should have
They use undead. Should we go and kill them?
Boy.
Bummer says, yes, let's do that.
Okay, remember the dragon.
Okay, hold back.
We won versus the dragon.
Eventually, barely. Several people almost came over on that, all right?
Still a victory.
But we would want to come back with reinforcements.
Yeah, well, when we conquer Thay, we'll bring you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Priorities. We got to take care of the Underdark situation first, then we can double back.
Yeah, we need to save an entire sub-kingdom under... I don't even know what to call that.
You know, a realm.
Yep. A forgotten realm, you might say.
Yeah, nope.
And then like the Seinfeld music base.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the deal with the Underdark?
Right.
Oh God. All right. So we have a line on. Do we know? Is there such a thing as local mages?
In a way, there's a master Ladron who's local and is an outlier in the mages guild, if you will. The rogues guild was given as a distant maybe, but another possibility. There's the Thriss, which is a merchanting house for a possible teleportation, but they're probably going to cost a little bit more. That said, if we're going to do this, we probably ought to do it within the next few days, since there's a large tourney that's going to start, which probably directly correlates to what you've been finding.
Yeah.
And that's going to things are going to get from aggressive to probably blood rave.
Oh God, we're gonna have a riot. Yeah, we need to leave the city. Liam, you know this stuff. Who are we talking? Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, so figure we'll make our way to or ask around for the location of Master Ladron.
Okay. Not hard to get an answer about that. A lot of people seem to know of her.
Okay.
Like you even, find out from a couple of people who aren't even mages. They're like, oh yeah, she's, if you want anything, she runs a shop which specializes in everything from civil defense to sanitation. She's kind of the know-it-all.
Great.
Very highly consulted. So hope you got an appointment.
All right. So what's my stealth skill?
How do you sneak into an appointment?
Hey.
No, this will be good.
Well, okay. The stealth skill is
definitely.
The stealth skill is to get into the office. The charisma skill is to sneak into the appointment.
Mm-hmm.
So, Liam, I need you to get under my cloak.
Okay. I see this going well.
This is going to be great. I'm going to sneak us in.
We'll distract her and put our name on the list.
Yeah.
How long is the wait?
Well, apparently she has a proper wizard's tower here, and you are directed to one of the towers near the sea of them that are around the castle. And you're told about, not specifically what the tower looks like, but the flag. And she has a a stylized quill as her flag, apparently, which is emblazoned like in gold trim and stuff. You're like, oh, just look for that flag and you'll find her. And sure enough, you do. There seems to be maybe not as many people as you would expect given her reputation around there, but there still seems to be a couple of people, looks like some either nobles or very wealthy merchants that are waiting outside her place. You do also see a bunch of people who are obviously messengers and scribes and stuff, which seem to be running things in and out of the tower. There are actually 2 city guards next to her place. They are, and when I say city guards, I mean red plumes, but they're there. And they don't seem to really be conducting like entrances and exits and checking people. They just seem to be there to make sure that this place is kept safe, apparently.
Okay.
So
but
what's the wait like?
Yeah.
Well,
Uh-oh.
who are you going to ask about this? Because there doesn't seem to be anyone really like taking appointees at the door.
This is all you, Liam. This is your category in every way. It's a mage, an aristocrat, and you're the charisma person.
Are the guards like blocking the entrance, or
Nope.
Okay? I'm just gonna go in, and if there's like a receptionist or something, I'm going to see if we can make an appointment, or if they have time to see us now.
Okay. So the guards don't really seem to bat an eye as you just go in and you find yourself, there isn't really a reception area. You just come into a bottom floor with a stairway leading both up and down. And there are various people just kind of milling about here doing some scribe work, copying things from one book to another. They seem to be magically assisted by some quills and books going in and out. But there doesn't seem to be a proper reception area, and no one really even seems to really pay you any heed. You see the tail end of a messenger as he runs up the stairs.
Okay.
It almost seems to be a place like, if you're supposed to be here, you're supposed to be here. If you're not, then what are you doing here? It's very free, though.
I'm going to go up the stairs like I belong here.
Okay.
I will follow.
All right. Glabagol probably does not want to go in here. Just because he's going to be swallowing things he probably doesn't need to be. I mean, you can certainly take him in here if you want, but
No, we probably also don't want bread in here, honestly. And so I turned to Taster really quick. Your brother's cool, right? Like, everything's cool on that end. Like, I kind of didn't get the full totality of that one, since I was sort of busy being teleported around at the time.
No, we spent some time and he's recovered. So
Okay, cool. So why don't we have him and Bren and Glabagol just kind of chill outside for a bit.
Okay.
Not look like we don't belong, basically.
Sure.
I'm going to and I'm going to actually roll charisma. I'm going to roll crap. This is, or performance. I don't know what it is, but it's probably charisma either way.
Persuade.
I'm trying to persuade. Yeah, the point is, I'm trying to present myself like I'm your minion, Liam. So I fit in a little bit more, right? Like I'm your pet bodyguard monk thing, right? So that is a 20.
okay.
Good, because it's +0. So that's what I'm doing to try and contribute to this.
Just the porter, apparently.
Yep, that's all I'm here for.
All right.
Go to my manservant.
I'm the
In fact, you know what? I'll actually be carrying some of your
healer.
stuff just to really sell it,
Okay. What were you saying, Cadiz?
Oh, I'm the contracted healer.
Okay.
Hey, pocket healing is a great profession.
In high demand in a lot of cases.
It's true. All right. So you go up the stairs and you go up and you kind of, your ears pop a little bit. As you're going up, you kind of feel like you probably went up a little further than the physical space would really indicate. And you come into a room and you can see like some weirdness out like one of the windows in here. Like there's like some dark clouds and stuff, which definitely was not what the sky was before. And there seem to be a couple people in this room, and there seems to be like a study, and there's like books all over the various tables. There's kind of a weird sense of whimsicalness in here. Like you hear this kind of happy music just coming from nothingness, and there are a couple of pixies that are just fluttering around some of the books around here, just seemingly like they are just having a good time around here. And the couple of people that are in here, one of them is obviously like the head magic user in here. You know, she's kind of like a middle-aged woman who's got her here in a serious, business-only bun, and is poring over one of the books and asking, I don't suppose anyone here speaks Sylvan, do they? No. Okay. Asking something in obviously like one of the Fey languages to a couple of other, obviously Elven or maybe very strong half Elven on the Elf side, people who seem to be fighters of some sort. Maybe they're all dressed up in very Elven, forest Elven looking weaponry and armor. And they seem to be a little cross with her as she's asking them questions. But, a couple of the fighters look over at you as you come in, Liam. They seem to give an eyebrow raise, like they're not sure who you are, but they're like, oh, well, whatever. And then they just go back to listening to whatever she is saying. A couple of the pixies kind of fly over and seem to look at everyone curiously. They're like winking in and out of invisibility as they do.
So I will walk over. Is the conversation something that I feel is interruptible, or is this something that it would be more polite to wait until they're done?
All right, make me an insight check. This.
$11.
You kind of get the feeling that they're in the middle of something.
Okay.
You get that awkward sense like, I'd probably be intruding if I just decided to start talking to them.
You said this is kind of like a library?
It is.
Okay. I'm going to look around and see if I can find either books on spell creation like I found in the other library, or like teleportation locations like the other mage had found.
Okay. What languages do you speak and read?
Common, Orc, and Undercommon.
All right. Everything in here seems to be in some Elvish script.
I figured. Okay. I'm just going to look for books that have pictures and admire the pictures.
Well, there are some very pretty looking books here. They seem to be related to Elven, and you can at least tell this much. They're definitely like Fey related. You see a bunch of things related to elves and the Fey realm, things like that around here. It's pretty obvious what they're studying. Unfortunately, you're just not a speaker of the language.
I'm just admiring the pretty pictures until they finish their conversation.
Gotcha. Okay. So after a couple minutes, you're just kind of like wandering around and be like, oh, this one's got a lot of pictures. It's like there's an elf shooting something in this one. Looks great. There's a slamming of a book.
Hold up.
Okay.
I'm sorry, they're all in Elven, right?
Yes.
I know Elven.
Oh, okay.
What are you looking for?
Spell creation and teleportation sites, but
it's this one. Here you go.
doesn't really do me much good if I can't read it.
No, it's fine. You
No, go ahead.
You can get the gist of it. It's like the Lego instructions, you know.
Oh,
There's no dialogue. There's just the pictures. This goes here. This goes here.
Oh, what's
how to build a
the
teleportation circle.
oh
Yep.
what's the like Swedish store with the
IKEA.
IKEA? There we go.
Yeah. IKEA directions.
Oh, please no.
No, it's great. It's great.
I don't want to cast spells with IKEA instructions.
Oh God, I don't need that. Would be awful. All right, we're there. We're all missing something,
Yep.
and we have
Including-
extras of some things for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know who this person is. My brother's
Who are
gone.
you?
Why didn't anyone tell me my ass is this big?
Oh God.
So you just grabbing a random book, or are you actually looking for one that's related to teleportation?
I'm gonna give him a random book. Just like I'm gonna make it pretty clear I'm joking with him. You know, I think he knows me by now. So here you go.
Okay, you get the Oath of Vigilance.
What the hell? Okay. Here you go.
The pictures in this just aren't very impressive. I give it back.
Okay, I go back to being the dutiful butler.
Okay. There is kind of a theme that you can see just obviously. All the stuff is related to locations and creatures in history of the Feywild, which is basically another plane where the Fey come from. Fairies, originally elves, all that sort of stuff. Sylvan creatures, basically. Dryads, sprites, centaurs, blank dogs, treants, unicorns, things like that. After a little bit of time, there's like a book slam on the table, and the woman like turns around to the people who are looking through her books and says in common, "Can I help you with something? You've obviously come to see me since you're on this floor."
I will walk up to her. We were directed to speak to you about teleportation to the area around Baldur's Gate. I didn't want to intrude, but apparently we need an appointment, but there's no way to make an appointment.
Yes and no. If you're here on the floor, apparently it wasn't too much of a trouble. So what do you know about planar teleportation?
It can be done.
Oh, okay. She says something in Sylvan to some of the other elves, and they laugh. All right.
What was? Who was it that teleported us before?
Oh,
The
that
Bahamut
was
lady who I didn't write down her name, but
It's in the Discord.
Soldil.
Because she did teleport us as well as Mark, right?
no, just me.
It was. Oh, okay. You told us about that, or you appeared next to us when she did the teleportation, right?
Yeah,
The
second
second or arguably third time, but yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we know she did that.
I did describe it too. I wasn't just like, hi. No, I was like, all right, so here's what happened.
So I will basically pass on that this person was kind enough to teleport Mark to our adventuring group when he had been separated from us. And subsequently, we need to get to Baldur's Gate area for an appointment. And like I said, we were directed to her. That's pretty much it. So I'm name dropping is basically the gist of it.
This is going to be straight up charisma persuasion.
Persuasion.
Talking
Okay.
about them.
That's a natural 1.